not necessarily toilets in general, it's more just like the public kind. Yeah. Well, basically, don't you just hate it when you go into a toilet and, like, not actual toilet, but, like, the toilets of, like, a public place, and, like, just in general, walking into a toilet, like, in a public place, like, right, so there's all different kinds of public places where they might be, like, in school. The school toilets are actually disgusting. There's, like, things written all over the walls. It's, like, literally, if you're gonna go in there to, like, text or wherever, because, like, they really don't use public toilets, you will die. It's, like, you will get AIDS and die. But, it's, like, you go in there to, like, text or wherever, because, like, that's what you do. Or maybe that's just me. But yeah, you go in there and it's like they've got all lovely things written on the walls. Like, you can read, and there's like people's messages and stuff like, my life is being flushed down this toilet and all stuff like that. And you're like, oh, that's nice, flush. But yeah, it's like all stuff like that. I think it's quite disgusting. And then you walk out and you're like, even if I didn't go to the toilet, I'm going to wash my hands anyway because it's actually bleh. But then you're thinking, there's probably more germs in the water than there is in the actual toilet itself. And then you walk out and you're like, okay, I can breathe again now. Then there's the toilets in bowling alleys or cinemas. They're not that bad, but they're still quite bad. Usually quite disturbing. The worst one's probably McDonald's toilets. I've been in there twice. The first time there was a drug dealer like casually injecting herself in a toilet, so I ran out. The second time wasn't as traumatic. There was just two kids going to the toilet with the doors wide open, and I was like, very, very traumatic. Good experience. So yeah, I'm probably never gonna go to McDonald's toilets ever again, or McDonald's in general. Then there's the zoo toilets, which don't even get me started on the zoo toilets, seriously. They're like, they don't necessarily portable use, which are the worst kind of portable toilets, like the public toilets to the next level. It's like, right, but it's like, these ones are like, they're kind of like portals because I don't see how they're not, because they're disgusting and none of them flush, and if they flush they flood, like they overflood, and if and there's like toilet roll like all over the floor and all over, stuck to the ceiling. What's all that about? And like the sinks, the water doesn't work properly in the sinks, and they haven't got soap. They might have soap bars, but the amount of germs that are on that thing, and it's just like filled with people waiting to use the one toilet that actually flushes instead of flooding. And there's like water all over the floor from the overflowed toilets and other things that shouldn't be on the floor. Oh, it's so traumatic. It's really... And then there's the portaloos, and they're the blue things that look like tardises, but trust me, it's not a new world in there because it's about this big. And you've got to go in there and you've got to sit down and, you know, and it's like, there's like that much room with the actual toilet. There's like, the toilet's about that big. And you've got to sit there and just be like, but you wouldn't even sit because, come on, you're half, like, that's what you do. And then it's traumatic, and there's like a sink like that close, and you're like, okay, and you just feel, it's not nice. It's not a nice experience. Then you go out, and then there's a load of sweaty people waiting in the line to use it, and you're like, oh, the amount of sweaty butts that are being on that thing, oh. It's them horrible, hate toilets. I mean, I was watching this woman, and it was saying something about, there was some woman who, like, pees down the side of the toilet so that you can't hear her pee, because that's just awkward when, I agree, it is really, really awkward when it's quiet and you're like, oh great, they're all going to be able to hear me now. But she Damn the sat. And you wonder why people like me are having phobias with toilets when there's people like her, like, casually, like, it's just wrong, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, guys, sorry I haven't made a video in a while. It's because I've been really, really sick. Like, and I'm still really, really, really sick. See? But yeah. I've done a competition thing for a while, and it's like if you say your name, age, location, favourite band, favourite YouTuber, and interesting fact about yourself, then I'll pick the funniest ones or whatever and send them something in the post. But I'm going to have to email them for their addresses first. So I've picked 1 or 2 people out already, but I was planning on sending more. So I can't really send people who I know, because mostly the people who have been doing it are the people that I know. So, Wednesday, if you want me to send you something, then you have to comment on this video or the video that I last sent it on with your name and age and stuff, and I will pick out a few people and I will email you asking for your address and stuff, and I'm not a paedophile, so don't worry, and I will, well, joke, I'm 19, and I will send you stuff in the post. So yeah, awesome. So my name, I can't see because of the sun. My name's Holly. Hi, I'm 14 years old, and everyone always says, "Oh my God, you're so young." Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm from Liverpool, which is in England, and people usually sound a bit silly from Liverpool, in my opinion. Yeah. What was the next question? Favourite band? I like McFly, Paramore, My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Yumi at 6, All Time Low, Blink-182, Green Day, 30 Seconds to Mars, stuff like that. Yeah. Favourite YouTuber, 365 Days, Charlie Skies, Amazing Phil, Don't Stop Fire, and Tyrannosaurus Rex. Interesting fact about myself. I can't see right now due to sun, so interesting fact. I want to be an actor when I'm older. I don't tell anyone that. I really can't see. I don't tell anyone that because I think it's a bit silly considering I really can't act. I'm not even sure whether this camera's on. It'd be a bit devastating to me if it wasn't. Alright today. Yeah, I really want to act. So let me know if there's any auditions going on. In a bit.